Hello, I'm David Hill with New York Habitat. Today we continue our stroll along Broadway, one of the most famous avenues of New York City.
Broadway runs diagonally the length of Manhattan, from its southern tip called Bowling Green to the northern tip of the island and even on into the Bronx. Along the way it forms several squares and public spaces, many in a triangular shape as it crosses Manhattan's avenues and streets.
As you can imagine, there are a ton of things to do along this famous stretch of road that runs south to north across a city like New York. But don't be afraid, we're going to split this historic stretch of road into a few bite-sized videos so you'll be able to take it all in. Our series will be called All Along Broadway. We're on Broadway, of course, and we're coming up to 59th Street, which is where we'll find our next stop, Columbus Circle.
Broadway is the oldest street in the city. Originally it was a trail used by the Native Americans who lived here, and later it was used by Dutch settlers to travel to the northern forests to hunt.
Columbus Circle is formed by the intersection of Broadway and 8th Avenue and 59th Street, and it's the only intersection of Broadway with a round shape. Note the contrast. On one side of the circle you've got Central Park with its green trees, and on the other side you've got tall, modern skyscrapers. In the middle of the circle is a statue of Christopher Columbus. It was designed in 1892 by Italian sculptor Gaetano Russo in commemoration of Columbus's discovery of the new country. On the south side of Columbus Circle, you can admire the building of the Museum of Art and Design. Expositions are ongoing and it's definitely worth a visit. And of course, you cannot miss the Trump Tower, one of the many towers belonging to the businessman/celebrity Donald Trump.
Part of it is occupied by upscale luxury apartments, and the other part is a 5-star extra luxury hotel.
And speaking of expensive hotels, New York Habitat offers you a great alternative with its vacation rentals that are affordable for you and your family.
Furnished apartments are not only cheaper than hotels, but they have fully equipped kitchens to cook a meal just like at home. That makes it an even better deal for families and groups. Go to our website and choose your favorite vacation rental. Send a request directly from the website or call us. Our agents will help you find the perfect home for your next trip to New York.
Just behind me is the Time Warner Center. It's made up of 2 modern skyscrapers built in 2000, and it houses a mix of offices, apartments, restaurants, and of course, plenty of stores for shopping.
Apart from Time Warner, it's also the home to CNN and the Jazz at Lincoln Center complex.
You could spend an entire day in the Time Warner Center. You've got shopping, fine dining, great American jazz concerts, and of course, an amazing view of Central Park.
Lincoln Center for the Performing Arts is a complex of various theaters located a few blocks up.
But the jazz portion of it is located right here in the Rose Hall inside the Time Warner Center.
In Rose Hall you can find state-of-the-art rehearsal studios, jazz instructional programs, theaters, and many jazz events curated by artistic director and world-renowned jazz trumpet musician Wynton Marsalis. Most of the shopping in Columbus Circle is found inside the Time Warner Center. There are upscale shops and many fine dining restaurants.
Well, I hope you've enjoyed our video of Columbus Circle, and it's in fact our last video in our series dedicated to Broadway. If you know of any other hot spots around here that you shouldn't miss, make sure you leave a comment in the comment section below. And don't forget to visit our website at nyhabitat.com, where you'll find apartments all along Broadway and all over New York City. What better and more economical way to spend your next trip to get a bite of the Big Apple? I'm David Hill with New York Habitat. We hope to see you soon strolling along Broadway.